Hello and welcome to the Rob Burgess Show. I'm of course your host, Rob Burgess. On this, our 194th episode, our guest is me. My first solo episode of the podcast was episode 41, the second was episode 62, the third was episode 84, the fourth was episode 117, the fifth was episode 131, the sixth was episode 135, the seventh was episode 182, and the eighth was episode 189. And on episode 100, I was joined by my wife and regular guest, Ash Burgess, who interviewed me. I am a 10-time award-winning journalist whose work has appeared in print, radio, online, and television. I am currently editor of the Wabash Plain Dealer. Most recently, I was the news editor of NUVO, managing editor of the Indiana Lawyer, and city editor, opinion page editor, and editorial board member of the Kokomo Tribune. I was also a reporter at WFHB, the Times-Mail, the Reporter-Times, Ukiah Daily Journal, and Ukiah Valley Television. Oh yeah, and I'm also the proprietor of the podcast, The Rob Burgess Show. A quick programming note. In 2019, I had the opportunity to be a panel moderator at the CBD Midwest Expo Tour at the Indianapolis Marriott East on the topic of CBD versus THC. I had the honor of being asked to return for this year's event, this time on the topic of 2021 Insight, CBD regulations in the Midwest, from 1:30 p.m. to 2:15 p.m. Saturday, April 10th, also at the Indianapolis Marriott East. I will also provide a link to this year's panel discussion once I receive a copy and post it. In the meantime, this episode was recorded on both days of this year's event in the Expo Hall. Thank you to the organizers, fellow panelists, and everyone who spoke to me for this episode. And now on to the show. Alright, we're in the Expo Hall. We're going to talk to some people about this CBD. Hey, how's it going? I'm recording for my podcast. Is that okay?
Yeah, should be fine.
Cool. Can I get your name?
My name's Patrick.
Sorry, who are you with?
Richie.
Cool. What are you guys offering here?
Well, we do CBD, full spectrum, broad spectrum products, but mostly we're most popular for our Delta 8 products.
Okay. And I notice you have a lot of the vaporizer cartridges here. Are these safe as far as what people are worried about with the vape lung and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, definitely, because we have all of our certificates of analysis online. You can see that we don't have any additives in any of them. They're all going to be 95% Delta 8 oil and then 5% terpenes, which any vape will have terpenes in it,
Gotcha.
But yeah, so you could see our certificate of analysis online for any of our individual strains. You can definitely see it there, and you can show no additives at all.
Right. And that was from, I think, mostly unregistered stuff that wasn't...
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like people buying carts off the streets, and
Right.
something like that. Super sketchy.
Cool. And then you got the tinctures down here as well?
Yeah, a lot of these tinctures, other than the Delta 8 comfortably numb ones, those are going to be our broad spectrum tinctures. The only exception is our Delta 8 tinctures, and then our comfortably numb tinctures. That's half Delta 8 and half CBN.
Okay. Forgive my ignorance, but what is full spectrum?
Full spectrum is just going to be, CBN, CBG, CBD, like all of them combined to make a full affecting tincture.
Oh, okay.
So, you'll have you'll maybe increase the CBC to get a certain effect, or you'll increase the CBG when you're trying to get one that soothes pain, something like that. Mm-hmm. So it just kind of allows you to get different varieties and different qualities from each one.
Awesome.
Yeah. And then we just released our edible line if you'd like to try a sample of one of those.
Sure, absolutely, yeah.
So, we launched this in about the last month or so. Currently we're offering chocolate chip cookies, Fruity Pebbles, Rice Krispie Treats, and then brownies.
Oh, wow.
One of those pique your interest particularly?
Brownies sound good, yeah.
Okay, yeah, so
thank you.
We did put it in our 50 milligram package. That's the traditional, that's one of these.
Right.
But this is just going to be a quarter of one of them, so it'll be 12.5 milligrams Delta 8.
Sweet. Great.
And like I said, there's one of the QR codes if you wanted to see the COA for it.
Oh, okay.
That's where you can check that out.
Cool. Well, thank you so much. I'll probably be back around here. I'm just making my way through.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. You too. All right. It's smelling very pungent up in this place. Hi.
How are you doing?
Good. I'm recording for my podcast. Is that okay?
Of course.
Cool. Could I get your name?
I'm Cole.
Cool. And who are you with?
We're at Marvel Roots.
Okay, cool. What do you got here for us today?
So we're a family-owned and operated CBD company out of Springfield, Missouri.
Okay.
We do from farm to finished products. So
Okay.
we do everything except the extraction.
Uh-huh.
We do the product manufacturing, the packaging, the growing, and all that.
Gotcha.
So we got our full line of flour.
Okay.
We got our jars and bags just for the preference of the buyer.
Gotcha.
We've also got pre-rolls and like a little wooden tipped blunt / cigar, however
Wow.
you want to look at it.
Okay.
As well as pre-roll tins.
Wow.
Packs of 6.
Huh.
We have topicals that include the salves and the body oil, as well as ingestibles, which would include the tinctures and gummies. What is that?
Gotcha. What is your highest seller, would you say? Like, what do people
I would
want
say
the
that
most?
our biggest sellers are flour.
Okay.
It's a big industry and people like flour.
Sure, absolutely.
You got quality flour.
Do you ever run into any legal problems in Indiana with the flour? Or I know there was a lot of confusion, I guess, in the last
we
few
don't
years.
sell flour anywhere in Indiana right this minute. So we're based out of Springfield, Missouri.
Oh, okay.
We're fine. We don't have that issue down there.
Uh-huh.
So hopefully Indiana kicks it into gear and it's like, you know what, we'll start allowing it just like every other.
That's
all
right.
other 49
Very
states.
cool.
But,
Very cool.
yeah.
Well, which ones? What types do you have here?
So this is a CBD strain called Super Haze. It's
Okay.
20%, which is a pretty high
Wow.
percentage for
Okay.
CBD strain.
Nice.
And it's compliant. So
Okay.
it's below the 0.3% THC.
Okay, wonderful, cool. Well, thanks so much. I'll be rocking around here. So.
It's like
The flour you wouldn't know it wasn't something else. Wow, I got some big machines here. Yeah. Wow, this is serious, dude. This is more than last time.
How you doing today, sir?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. Have you tried Delta 8 or Delta 10 THC products before?
I don't think I have. I'm recording for my podcast. Is that okay?
Absolutely,
Okay.
yeah,
Cool.
absolutely.
And what's your name?
My name's Cameron Chandler.
Cool.
I distribute for Mellow Fellow, and
my name's Blue.
Oh,
this is
I'm
Blue.
Rob.
And so he
Rob.
works with the company that I distribute for.
Oh, okay, sweet.
And Delta 8 THC is federally legalized THC. They extract it from the hemp plant, so that's how it's legal.
Huh.
Delta 8 will give you an indica high.
Oh.
Delta 10 will give you a sativa high.
Wow.
And we've one of the first companies to come out with Delta 10. We just released it last
Wow.
week, and yeah, it's very
That's
exciting
incredible.
stuff.
Wow. So, what kinds do you have here? It's
We have little nerd balls,
Okay.
sour
Nice.
gummy watermelons.
Sour gummy kits, like Sour Patch Kids.
Oh man, I gotta
Airhead
get one of
Bites.
those.
Sour gummy worms.
You know,
Well, thank you. That's
We
great.
also have some D8 carts for sample as well.
Okay.
We just have our D10 stuff on display. We're a little backed up with orders. Everybody loves it.
Okay. And
we use
Yeah.
cannabis-derived terpenes.
Okay.
So when you smell how this smells is exactly how it tastes.
okay.
Also.
All right. Let me get a whiff of that.
And so, and a lot of companies don't use cannabis-derived terpenes. So, like
Huh.
our Delta 8 and Delta 10 products will have a much greater taste and flavor profile
Okay.
to them.
All right. All right. Yeah, that smells good.
Yeah, OG Kush, yeah, OG Kush.
Very nice. Cool. So with these cartridges, have you guys had any problems with? I know the vape lung thing was a problem a while ago. Is that?
Well, the reason why
safety?
that was a problem is
Right.
because all the carts on the street, guys on the street, were
Uh-huh.
cutting them with stuff to be able to make
Oh,
more money.
okay.
We have these tested in a lab,
Uh-huh.
and when all the, the ingredients in it are safe, you're not going to have any lung
Right.
problems. Those lung problems come from individuals buying them off the street,
Gotcha.
and God only knows what
Right.
every individual's put
Yeah,
on
yeah.
that. And since I started distributing here in Indiana, I've actually had 5 people tell me that they will no longer buy vape carts off the street and they're only buying them in the store, and that's huge for us
Right,
because
that's-
I want people to get a quality product and a safe product,
Sure,
you know.
definitely.
And they use, is it biotech that you guys use? There's some sort of technique that Mellow Fellow uses to ensure that they're the safest a product on the market. I forget what it's called.
I know exactly what you're talking about too. I forget the name.
Yeah,
it's like biotechnology.
Yeah, they use biotechnology to be able to, to even set the standard higher. And then their lab that they make everything. What standard is it that there's a certain standard. It's like the highest standard that a lab can have, but they're held to the highest standard at their lab. And the two gentlemen that formulate everything have PhDs in chemistry.
Wow.
One of them from MIT, which a lot of these other brands, they don't have chemists with PhDs making their products. So that's another reason why safety is such a major concern, because you're trained, in that field, to always be safe.
Right.
And then the strength of our product, that's why the strength of our product is a lot stronger than the other ones, because these individuals know the science down to a T.
Gotcha. Well, thank you so much. There's my card.
Thank you, and feel free to grab my card there, and you can call me anytime day or night if you need products or anything.
For sure, man. Good, nice to meet you guys.
Yeah.
I'll be seeing you around. Hi, I'm recording for my podcast. Is that okay?
What's that?
I'm recording for my podcast. Is that okay?
Sure.
Cool. Can I get your name?
Trig Bungard with Discount Vending Store.
Cool. Tell me about what you're selling here. This is interesting.
Well, we sell customized vending machines for CBD retailers.
Wow.
To expand their retail footprint quickly and at a fraction of the cost of a brick and mortar storefront.
Gotcha. So this is like basically a big vending machine that you can set up and not have to have somebody manning it, I guess.
Exactly, yeah. It gives you a pretty high capacity. If this were mostly like tinctures and stuff, it would be 300-400 capacity.
Oh, wow.
So even medium-sized retail stores sometimes don't have that much product on hand.
Yeah.
And, it's being really well responded to in some pretty major retail locations like cashier stands at grocery stores, like where the lottery machines are and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Malls obviously are coming back after the pandemic.
Right.
So lots of opportunity for cheap expansion. And I think the smart CBD retailers are taking advantage of that.
Right. And what kind of security do you have to make sure people aren't breaking in one of these things?
Well, the door is steel itself.
Okay.
Behind the touchscreen, there's more steel, and then another steel door behind that can be locked separately.
All right. Very good.
It looks like it's pretty much built like a gun safe.
Right. Okay. Yeah. And then it's temperature controlled. It kind of looks like it's got some fans in there. It looks like. And
yeah, it's refrigerated. Most of our customers are running it at around the 50s, kind of wine cellar temperatures.
Gotcha.
Keep the gummies from melting.
Gotcha. Okay. Interesting. Cool. How many of these have you set up already? Would you say?
So out of our whole CBD line, which is not just this machine, we've probably done, I'd say, in the 40s.
Okay.
But of this machine itself, we've already sold out of our first quarter production run, which was 30 machines.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And we're already selling into our second quarter production run.
Very nice. And have you thought of expanding out to actual marijuana and places that it's legal to do so? Is that something you're expanding to, or is it just CBD?
Just CBD for us. We haven't found that our age verification system fulfills the requirements of Colorado rec laws, things like that.
Okay.
But I don't see us expanding into rec weed or anything like that.
Right. Now, this QR code, you scan this. How does this process work to verify the age?
So this is the Civic Age infrastructure.
Okay.
Civic is an identity and crypto app.
Okay.
That Budweiser is going to start releasing on their beer vending machines that are coming out this year.
Wow.
So basically, once you put Civic on your app, you verify your ID through a Know Your Customer process once. That thumbs up that you're you is then locked in the Civic blockchain.
Right.
And any machine, device, website, doesn't matter where it is, as long as this QR code pops up, you scan that, and then scan your face with your own phone, and it sends back that you're you and you're this age, and the machine lets you buy it that way.
That's incredible. And you said that the beer companies are starting to do this too?
Yeah, Budweiser is releasing Civic-enabled beer machines.
Wow, that's wild.
So there's going to be a lot of people downloading Civic this summer.
That's crazy. Yeah, I remember cigarettes machines from when I was a kid, in the bowling alley or whatever. They didn't have anything like that. Just had to have 12 quarters or whatever, and you get a pack of cigarettes. Cool. Well, hey, thank you so much for talking to me.
You are very welcome. Let me give you a little packet.
Oh, appreciate it.
That's all about the age verification.
Oh, okay, neat. Well, thank you a lot, sir. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Alright.
Did I give you one?
I don't think so. What
You
is
did
this?
it? Well, yeah, so this is our Specialist Wellness. We're highly into your wellness and your well-being. We have a podcast that's featured every Monday by our owner of a Specialist Wellness.
Okay.
We also have I'm a trainer. I'm in training. I actually told somebody this has CBD in it. It was the funniest thing, and everybody laughed about it. But no, it does not have CBD in it.
Oh, okay.
But it feels really, really good.
Thank you, appreciate it.
And we produce that as well. Indoor energy burn. This is really good because I'm a big girl. I love to eat. I'm a carb fanatic. And I didn't know nothing about this, and I swore her down. I couldn't lose any weight, but I really, really love this because you literally forget about eating.
Oh, okay.
And then this is our gummy.
Okay. Oh. And I'm recording my podcast as well. Is that okay?
That's cool.
Okay. I'm sorry. What was
You
your...
got a podcast?
I do.
now?
Yep.
That's cool.
Yep.
You gotta introduce yourself to her. Yeah, so this is Miss Corn. She does the Monday virtual podcast every Monday.
Oh, neat.
You guys should really, really network.
Absolutely.
And check out each
Absolutely,
other.
for sure.
We also have like pet tinctures and oils for the cats, the dogs. And I was talking about, 500 milligrams, and this is without the THC. This is with, my uncle was actually on that, and he has cancer.
Oh, wow.
Well, now he don't have cancer. No, these are not, if you don't give me back my gummies.
I'm sorry, I thought you were giving it to me.
Give me them damn gummies.
Give me this damn
You better get online and order me some. But yeah, and then if you got a girlfriend or something, we have the cream is apple stem cell.
Okay.
It helps like rejuvenate your skin cells. It's really, really good. I'm a smoker. I put this shit on my face before I smoke.
Okay.
Because my skin pores was getting like real enlarged, and then too I like to drink, but I ain't trying to look like, I want to look good. But yeah, that is really good. And I went from using the Olay, you know, the little regenerative thing that comes in the Olay bottle. I think with my smoking and all my activities, it wasn't like a good mix. But I'm serious. I started using that, and that really, really worked for me. So that's good. But the gummies are so good. She made me lay off of them because I kept eating them. But they are freaking good. You know what I'm saying? They are.
Right.
But yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, if you ever have time, check us out. But I do want you to talk to her because she does the Monday podcast. What podcast are you doing now?
The Rob Burgess Show, my show.
Okay, did I get one of those from you? I did. Okay. Yes, so most definitely.
Cool.
Thank you,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Rob.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate it.
I'll be around.
Okay, honey.
Appreciate it. Didn't mean to try to steal your stuff. I apologize. Oh, hi. I'm recording a podcast. Is that okay if I ask you a few questions?
Sorry?
I'm recording a podcast. Is it okay if I ask you a few questions?
Sure.
Cool. Can I get your name real fast?
Joel.
Joel, and you're with Gattaca. Okay. And tell me what you got going here today.
This is Cbd chocolate.
Okay.
It's chocolate that we make ourselves.
Okay.
So we source the cacao and make the chocolate.
Gotcha.
Then we infuse it.
Okay.
It's a pure craft chocolate, minimum ingredients, maximum flavor.
Gotcha. Okay. Looks like you got a couple different varieties
We
here.
have the discs that are 10 milligrams and the buttercups are 20 milligrams.
Gotcha.
And then the bars that come 60, 120, and 240 milligrams.
Okay. And what would you say your biggest seller is?
The small ones are the fastest selling.
Okay.
Because they are low price and usually they are at the counter or the register and people just grab it
Right.
or like impulse buy.
Okay.
Grabbing them.
So you got the pumpkin spice.
Yeah, this was for the holidays.
Of course,
And that's
yeah.
Valentine's Day.
Oh, okay. The dark chocolate, absolutely. Valentine's Day special, got it. I might take one of these here, so cool. Well, hey, thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, day 2. Going through here. Hey, what's up? I'm recording for my podcast. Is that okay?
Yeah, why not?
Can I get your name and
David Laughlin.
Where are you guys with here?
Sati Soda.
Cool. Tell me about your product here.
So we make an organic, clean, functional CBD soda.
Okay. How does the taste compare
Fantastic.
to regular? Okay, of course you say that.
No, for real. I started the company because the other drinks that were on the market just didn't taste good to me.
Huh. Okay.
So we have energy. It's got a little caffeine.
Okay.
It's berry flavored. We have ginger, or the chill that's ginger flavored, and then we have the clarity that's lemon lime flavored.
Okay.
Yep.
Can I try the lemon lime one?
Of course you can.
Cool. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, that actually tastes really good. I like that.
Right?
Yeah, nice.
I'm not just saying it for the podcast.
So how long have you guys been around?
October 19th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's really good. Where are you guys based out of?
Boulder, Colorado.
Oh, very cool. Okay. Awesome. Cool. This is awesome. Cool. Well, thanks a lot for the sample. I appreciate it.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Oh, you my card as well.
Oh, sorry.
Cool. No, there you go. Thank you so much.
Hey, right on, Rob.
Cool.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. You too. Hey.
Hey, brother, how you doing?
Good, good. I'm recording for my podcast. Is that okay?
Oh, okay.
Cool. Can I get your name and where you're with?
Yeah. What kind of podcast is this?
The Rob Burgess Show. Me.
Oh, okay. Okay. I mean,
I'll give you my card.
Sure. Okay. Podcast. Where you out of?
Here in Indiana. So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Where are you out of?
We're out of North Carolina.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yes, sir. Your first time coming to an expo, or you?
No, I've been here in 2019. I was a speaker as well.
Okay, the first one.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, good deal.
It's been great.
Good deal.
Yeah. So tell me about your product here.
Well, so man, we launched this brand right here in June of last year.
Okay.
We launched this line, and high-end brand, very high quality. Everything. What separates us right away is going to be our chain of custody. So when you scan our QR code, it's going to bring up over 65 pages of lab results. So from the time the seed's planted in the ground, COAs from that whole entire process all the way until it's converted into Delta 8.
Gotcha.
So yeah, very documented, everything documented.
Very cool.
So that separates us right away, and then we have the bar meters on the side of the carts.
Oh, okay.
Going
from indica to sativa.
Yes, sir.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
Interesting.
And the cartridges itself, they're custom printed. Right, and they got lab work, 7 pages of labs done on those as well. So, we're testing for all that stuff. We want to make sure the customer, can sell our confidence and carry it, sell our product with confidence and carry it.
Right. Awesome. So, I know that people have been worried about the vaping with the vape lung and stuff. That's not an issue.
All that stuff is worrisome.
Right.
It's all worrisome. The PACT Act's a big deal on the shipping aspect of logistics, right? But yeah, man, we're trying to source private companies now for shipping purposes.
Right.
That's what we're doing.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for telling me about this. You got the gummies here as well? Or?
Yeah. So these are Delta gummies. These are regular CBD.
Okay.
So those are regular CBD gummies. These are Delta gummies.
If you wouldn't mind, just what is the difference between the Delta and the CBD? I'm not.
Yeah. So the Delta is a very close cannabinoid to the Delta 9.
Okay.
So it's like a distant cousin to a degree. It's potent. It hits you harder. Hits you faster.
Right.
CBD is more for moderate use, I guess, so to speak, to a degree.
Right.
Than what Delta 8 would be.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Might want to grab one of these. Can I have one of these as well? Or?
Yeah, you want a bag of these?
Yeah,
sure.
That'd be great. Cool.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for the information. I'll have the podcast up in a few days.
All right, sounds good.
Thanks a lot. Nice to meet you.
How you doing, bud?
Good. How's it going?
Good. Let me get you set this down here. What can I do for you?
I'm recording a podcast. Is that okay if I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. Can I get your name and where you're with?
It's William Thomason, and I'm from Millersburg, Ohio.
Okay. And what do we got going here?
We have a little bit of everything. It's a lot of D8.
Okay.
Here's our pamphlet.
Okay.
These are our pre-rolls.
Okay.
These here are new gummies that are out.
Okay. Nice.
These are all samples, so if you want to try, you can take one of them, you can take one of them.
Sure.
We got roll-on creams that are for pain.
Okay, so this is like a topical thing you roll right on.
Right. And then we have our chocolate cookies.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're really good.
Nice.
Try you all the time.
Okay. Sure.
And we also are doing the nerd ropes now, too.
Okay.
And I will get you one of them.
Oh,
How about that?
Appreciate it, yeah. Thank you.
And a card.
Awesome. And Amish Reserve, what are you guys actually Amish? Or is you are?
Our
Okay.
bosses are.
Our
We
bosses.
have two guys that are Amish.
Okay. Very
Dan
good.
Yoder and his cousin. So.
Okay.
But yeah, and then we got this is our own flower here.
Okay.
You can smell that.
Oh my. That's not bad.
And she will get some information from you.
Yeah,
How about that?
you want some?
Sure.
Fill that out.
Sure.
And then every time hit OK, like to start.
Okay.
You can just use your, you'll type.
Okay.
Oh, well, thank you.
Well, here.
That's still done. You did it.
Awesome.
Good. Now we have your information, so
know.
you might get some emails.
Interesting. Yeah, it's kind of ironic that the most technologically advanced booth I've been to is the Amish one.
I did.
That's pretty amazing.
I'm doing like the computer work. So
Uh-huh.
we gotta update.
Yeah, right? Cool.
Do
Thank
you have any other questions? Or?
Cool. Yeah, I'm just looking right now. This is amazing. Yeah, you guys got a real
So
nice.
these,
Okay.
I personally can tell you, are amazing for dementia patients.
Oh, wow.
My mother she's going into Alzheimer's.
Oh.
And every night from 3 to 7 o'clock, she doesn't know my dad.
Oh.
So they live with me.
Uh-huh.
And it's a mess. I can give her half of these and she just calms right down.
Yeah.
And if it's real bad, I give her a whole one. These
Oh,
are amazing.
wow.
So it does say Zenergy,
Uh-huh.
but that's not really.
Gotcha.
It's calming.
Okay.
It's got
All right.
the CBD in.
Cool. I'll give it a try. Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
you're
Yeah.
How's it going, boss?
I'm recording a podcast. Is it okay if I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Cool. Can I get your name and where
Cody.
you live?
And this is Cushy CBD.
Cool. Tell me about what you got going on here.
We got about 10 products here from ingestibles, topicals, as well as vapes and tinctures.
Okay.
And basically, we're coming from Southern California,
Uh-huh.
Los Angeles brand. We really specialize in gummy products. We have a
Okay.
whole THC line out there, #1 gummy in California.
Nice.
Took that same, pharma grade manufacturing, the same processes, brought it over to the CBD side. Dropped the whole hemp line. Started with the gummy. The gummy did great. We won a 2018 CBD Cup,
Nice.
Dope Cup for best CBD edible.
Cool.
And then from there, just had to expand. Dropped about 10 new products about last year, and we're going to be dropping another 10 in about 3 to 6 months.
Wow.
So just
that's awesome.
on the East Coast, promoting that West Coast Cali love, and getting the people that prime product from the source.
Okay.
From the source.
Cool. So you said you got the tinctures as well as the gummies?
Tinctures,
Yeah.
body bombs,
Right.
gummies, capsules, sleep capsules, vapes. I got them in disposable and cartridges.
Wow.
I got minis. I even got let me hook you up real quick.
Okay. Going behind the counter now. I love this. Oh my god.
Cushy CBD
I
Samples
love it.
pack.
This is amazing.
Trust, 3 of our best sellers
Okay.
in mini size.
Okay.
All in this pack.
Uh-huh.
We retail these at $9.95.
Okay.
Wholesale them at $5.
Wow.
For you, $20 value free.
Thank you, sir.
$20 value.
Let me get you my card here as well.
Yeah. Anytime.
Yeah. Nice to meet you, brother.
Pleasure to meet you. You enjoy the show.
Thank you.
You're part of this wind. Just
Join the Rob Burgess Show mailing list. Go to tinyletter.com/The Rob Burgess Show and type in your email address. Then respond to the automatic message. Also, please make sure to comment, follow, like, subscribe, share, rate, and review everywhere the podcast is available, including iTunes, YouTube, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Google Play Music, Twitter, Internet Archive, TuneIn, RSS, and now Spotify. The official website for the podcast is www.therobburgessshow.com. You can find out more about me by visiting my website, www.thisburgess.com. If you have something to say, record a voice memo on your smartphone and send it to therobburgessshow@gmail.com. Include voice memo in the subject line of the email. Also, if you want to call or text the show for any reason, the number is 317-674-3547. Until next time.